Bienvenidos and welcome to another episode of Spain on a Fork. Today, once again, we're going to grab the humble potato. As you know, one of my favorite ingredients ever, we create an extraordinary recipe from Spain. We're talking patatas panaderas con huevos poché. This dish is basically potatoes that you slice into rounds and fry in extra virgin olive oil until they're lightly golden fried. And then you finish them off with some garlic, onions, and bell peppers. And finally, top them off with a poached egg, taking this dish to the next level of goodness. Folks, we're talking a ton of simple yet delicious flavors, easy to make and truly the kind of food that's gonna fill you with so much goodness. This video is sponsored by Tienda.com. The Tienda is an online superstore focusing on selling all things Spain for your home and kitchen, and they've been around since 1996. And like I always tell you, they have the biggest selection of artisan Spanish ingredients like queso manchego, the famous jamón serrano and jamón ibérico, Marcona almonds, olives, the beautiful canned seafood from Spain, and all the spices you need to make all your favorite Spanish recipes among so many other great ingredients. And let me tell you, when it comes to cookware, they have an amazing selection of authentic Spanish paella pans that range in size from 2 servings all the way up to 50 servings, and they even offer classic grilling systems that way you can always perfectly cook your paella at home. Folks, visit Tienda.com, let them know Albert from Spain on a Fork sent you there, and make sure you use coupon code ONAFORK during checkout for 10% off your order. Alright, let's just dive right into this. I'm going to heat a large fry pan with a medium heat and add in half a cup of extra virgin olive oil, which is 120 milliliters. You can use other oils here if you like. It's just extra virgin is what's typically used in Spain, as it gives this dish that beautiful lift of goodness. Link where you can get the Spanish one I'm using in the description box below. While the oil is heating, I'm going to cut 3 medium-sized potatoes that have already been peeled, washed, and patted dry, each one 2 rounds that are 1 centimeter thick, which is a little over 1/4 inch. For this recipe, I'm using Yukon Golds, but you can use whatever potatoes you like. The most important thing, make sure to come out onto similar sizes, that way all the potatoes evenly cook. Then we'll add the sliced potatoes into the hot fry pan. And we'll mix them around, that way they're all coated in the olive oil. And you don't have to mix this around continuously, but do grinder every 4 minutes or so, that way they all evenly fry. While the potatoes are cooking, let's get the rest of our ingredients ready. I'm going to start by thinly slicing 2 medium-sized onions. I'm using typical yellow onions here, but you can also use red onions or even sweet onions if you like. We'll also thinly slice 1 green bell pepper, and we'll thinly slice 6 cloves of garlic. And we'll also fill a saucepan with some water. You want about a 3-inch depth, which is 8 centimeters. And then we'll add in half a tablespoon of white wine vinegar, which is 8 milliliters, and heat it with a high heat. Okay, let's move back to the potatoes. After 20 to 25 minutes and they're lightly golden fried, they should be ready to go. You can always pierce them with a fork just to ensure that they're done. At this point, I'm going to remove them from the pan and set them aside. Now, using the same pan, we'll lower the fire to a low-medium heat and add in our sliced onion, bell peppers, and garlic. And we'll mix the ingredients around, that way they're all coated in the olive oil. And once again, you don't have to mix this around continuously, but do grinder every 2 minutes or so, that way everything evenly sautés. In the meantime, let's move back to the saucepan. Once that water comes to a boil, let's start poaching our eggs. I'm going to begin by lowering the fire to a low-medium heat. Important for the water to be at a simmer, not a boil, otherwise it's going to break the eggs apart. And I tell you, before I add the eggs in there, I like to run them through a fine sieve. This is going to remove any of the watery egg whites, then we end up with beautiful poached eggs. And I also like to transfer them into individual bowls and ensure that no eggshells go in there and that the yolks are not broken. Then using a whisk, we'll create a whirlpool in the saucepan and gently add in 1 of the eggs. And we're going to go between 3 to 4 minutes here until the egg whites are set, but you still have slightly creamy yolks. And as you finish each poached egg, transfer it into a dish with some paper towels. And we'll continue to poach the rest of our eggs in the exact same method. Alright, let's move back to the vegetables. After 8 to 10 minutes and they're lightly sauteed, we'll add in the fried potatoes back into the pan and season everything with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it a gentle mix until it's well mixed together. Then we'll transfer some of our potato mixture into a serving dish and top it off with one of the poached eggs. Then we'll season the egg with a kiss of sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper and garnish with fresh parsley. Check it out, Patatas Panaderas con Huevos Poché. Easy to make, beautiful presentation, and truly the kind of food that's gonna fill you with so much goodness. Let's give this a try and see how it turned out. Once again, folks, Patatas Panaderas con Huevos Poché. As a potato lover, I can't wait to try this. Here we go. I don't know what to tell you here. It's potatoes and eggs, truly the perfect marriage made in heaven. The potatoes are beautifully cooked. They smell in your mouth. They have that flavor from the extra virgin olive oil. And then the vegetables and those poached eggs, taking the potatoes to the next level. Easy to make, simple ingredients. Give it a try at home. Perfect for any meal of the day, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And always an extra crunchy baguette to mop up all that goodness. Really quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Andrew Scotchmer and Alan M. Hirschman. And guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. Enjoyed today's video, hit that like button. Leave me a comment below. And if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.